Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We're here.
Here we are, another episode. Are you as excited as I am? Mic Check Podcast. I am your host, Jay Blessike. I want to thank everybody returning, all the new people coming. Hope you enjoy it. Hope it makes you stay around. I mean, I can't bore you. However you are listening, Google Play, iTunes, SoundCloud, it doesn't matter. Find a subscribe button, a like button, download, whatever. Click all the buttons. Hell, leave me some comments. Let me know. I don't mind. Also, if you want to leave your comments on Twitter, hit me up at GH Gang. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what you think. Today's show, we have Joe RedBeard, former guitarist for the band Cult of the Flag. You may know him, might not. Check them out. I'm pretty sure they have a bunch of stuff up you can check out. Pretty good interview. Enjoyed it. That interview in this show, sponsored by Blockbuster Video. Bring the good times home tonight. Blockbuster. Tell them your mom's favorite sent you. I think you get like a 3-for-1 on VHSs. Something like that. They didn't really tell me. I mean, anybody's like, hey, can you help us out? I got you. Sponsors are welcome. I got you. However, just hit me up. Fantasy sports players, you've hit a really low, or DraftKings have. Somebody has hit a new all-time low. We've got DraftKings promoting fantasy golf. I mean, and I think, I don't know how it works. I'm not even going to look into it. It's not even worth my time looking into it, but it just baffled me. I'm on my way home, and you hear people talking about, go to DraftKings, sign up for fantasy golf. I mean, I'm not signing up for real golf. Why am I going to sign up for fantasy golf? I mean, come on, man. You got to go somewhere else with that. DraftKings, has it gotten that bad, or is DraftKings just gotten that good where they're arrogant, like, hey, we're going fantasy everything? NASCAR, come on. Water polo, come on. All of you. Got you. The other big news just happened. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, going to fight. Bad idea. We don't need that. Us as a nation, we don't need Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather fighting in the ring. It's not going. The only people it's going to end up good for is Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. They're getting paid. Well, Floyd's going to get paid. Conor get paid too, but they're getting paid. Everybody else is not going to be good. Not going to be good. I mean, let's be honest with it. Black fighter, white fighter. I mean, come on, man. This is not going to be good. Whoever thought it would be was wrong. I could be wrong. Hope I'm wrong. Don't think I am. I mean, really, I don't think I am. This is one of those fights that you got to make sure. I mean, if you're hanging out with your buddies, and there's mixed races in there, I mean, that's when you're going to find out how cool y'all really are. I'm just go back in the history of boxing. Big fights like this, situations like this, it doesn't end well for anyone. Not at all. But that's neither here nor there. Going to get to this interview. Had fun doing it. Hope you enjoy listening to it. And, here it is. Joining us, like promised, today, Mic Check Podcast, our guest, who is just semi-retired, was last Saturday. What was that, the 10th?
That was the 10th.
It was the 10th. So we can now say he former guitar player for Cult of the Flag. Former. Yeah. Retired. Our guest today.
That's what they tell me.
That's what they tell you. He is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Joe RedBeard. How you like that?
That's me.
That work for you?
Yeah, there you go. I like it.
Now before we get to...
Do you like it?
Do I like it? I mean, I let you borrow it. Who's your boy? Yeah.
Okay.
All right, before we get too deep into this whole retirement thing, something I got to ask you about. Now, the last few years has been this big thing going on with your beloved Redskins.
Right.
And their racial name.
Oh, come on, man. Really, you two?
No, I just like to get everybody's opinions on it because I mean it's
okay. All right. Okay.
I like to see where everybody stands about it.
All right.
Because I mean it's been going on for what 80 years now.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Now it could be racial. My only thing about it is everybody who's screaming about it, especially some of the Native Americans. The only problem I have with it is,
Some is the key word.
Right. Only problem I have with it is I watched a special on ESPN about 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer, and they were talking to a Native American on his reservation, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not good at that stuff.
Yeah, it's a reservation.
In the high school there, the nickname for the high school was the Redskins. But he was offended by the Washington Redskins name.
Well, okay, first off, I believe if the team was winning, there wouldn't be such an issue.
Yeah,
I mean,
agreed.
there would be an issue, but you know how it is. In the NFL, there's always more issues when the team's losing, regardless of what those issues may be. Now, my thing with the whole racial slur thing is this. I'm not calling someone else a Redskin. Okay, Daniel Snyder, the owner, which nobody likes him. I don't even like him, right? We're not calling other people Redskins. You do. Yeah. We're not calling other people Redskins. He's calling his own team, which, I mean, he didn't name it. But you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm not going to, you're a Redskin, to a Native American. No. And one thing is this. I mean, okay, I understand that there's it's what, a racial slur in the dictionary. Okay, there's a lot of racial slurs in the dictionary. Of course, hell, you can't really credit the dictionary these days like you could years ago, back when I was young, anyway. Because I mean, you've got the Urban Dictionary now, and then slang has become English now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what kind of credit points do we give that? My thing is this: there are wrong things to say to people, and it would not be right for me to go to a Native American and call him a Redskin. Okay, it would not be right. But there are situations. It's basically with this whole right and wrong things. It's know when to say things, and I know that's not what I'm trying to, because that can be taken out of context as well.
Yeah, edit that out.
You edit that out. Yeah, you have the freedom of speech, but you should be raised and mannered enough to know how to use it.
That makes sense. I like that.
I mean, my parents raised me to where, I'm my own individual, but there's a time and a place to say and do whatever, whether it's good, bad, or otherwise.
So,
and go ahead.
In this day and age, are we getting too picky about everything?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody's offended. Everybody, my feelings hurt. I don't understand it. I mean, everything. I mean, even politics, man. I remember a time where I can still do this with a handful of people. I can disagree politically with somebody, and we can sit and have a conversation. Man, I mean, you watch the news?
No, I don't.
I mean, oh, you don't?
No,
well, I'll tell you, man.
Look, the only time I ever watched the news regularly in my life is with the last job I had. And the only reason I did that was because the TVs in the break room was on Fox News every night.
Right.
Only time in my life I just sat and watched the news.
What I'm saying is,
my thing is with the news is like with everybody's health. When you have to start breaking down a segment for good news, there's not shit for me to see. Just like I always say, when The water starts going bad, don't preach to me about what I need to eat and what I need to drink. Hell, the fucking water's bad. It don't even matter anymore.
Well, what I'm saying is, I mean, people are not. It's not about having a disagreeing on a subject, but still being able to have an intelligent conversation about it or debate, so to say. I mean, now they want to go burn your house down or kill your dog and shit. You see what I'm saying? Just because you like something they don't like.
It's almost like we grow up best friends. Well, you have opinion on this, mine's different. But you know what? Fuck you. We're not friends anymore. Why?
Right. See, that's exactly because you like this and I don't. That's really what America has come to, and that's sad because now while I say all this, and there's some people that's going to listen to this show and they're going to disagree.
We hope.
With a few things, yeah, we hope. But they're going to disagree with some of the way some of the things that I've said about this. Now, granted, I love everybody, all people. In fact, and it's hard as hell to offend me. But the thing that being said, everybody needs to hold themselves accountable for what they do and say. And it's just like, once again, I would not go to a Native American and call him a redskin.
Yeah.
Do I think that the team should have to change their name? Absolutely not. It's their right as Americans, to be able to establish that business under that name. I mean, it wasn't a problem years ago. I mean, and now they're pulling the whole, the Library of Congress pulls their patent, whatever the hell it is. You know what I'm saying?
The trademark.
And why is it, trademark? Yeah. Why is it all of a sudden a problem? And like I said, it just is what it is. And, and the media is doing this to people. It's the media,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the media is doing this to people. I mean, because, if you think about it, if you don't watch the news, you're not informed. If you do watch the news, you're misinformed.
Right, but what are you actually informing me on, though? I mean,
what's
really?
going on? Exactly, yeah.
You're not informing me. You're showing me what you like, what you want to talk about, what you agree with.
You're misinformed. Absolutely right. The days when the press did not put their opinion in it, they just reported the news, what was happening.
Right.
Nowadays it's entertainment. See, I call it news entertainment because they're only going to report the bad shit that's going to piss people off.
Yes.
Because that's what gets clicks on their pages. On their internet pages. That's what gets views on the television. That's what sells newspapers. Even though newspapers really don't sell much anymore, but you see what I'm saying? No. Interest. They don't care how they get it, as long as they get interest.
Well, here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, where I guess you can say America is great, if you compare us to everybody else. On the other hand, it's pretty shitty, but I think what a lot of people aren't realizing is a lot of the things that are going on, no matter what it is, shit's been going on for years. You just got everybody recording shit now.
Absolutely. With today.
So why get mad now?
Exactly. See, that's what it is. We now have access to too much information. It's always been happening. Now we can see it happen. See, my thing is this: treat every man, woman, and child equal, man. You know me. I'm not really a religious person, but the doing to others.
Yeah.
That needs to be in everybody's mind every day of their life.
Basically, everybody these days, you're picking the wrong shit to get mad about.
That's right. And the thing is, if somebody does not, if somebody is, has an issue with me, I mean, I'm not, that's fine. That's their right. I'm okay with it. Not everybody's going to agree with what I believe, and that's cool. That's great. I don't want everybody to believe what I believe.
All right. We got real political, like really quick.
Yeah, we did. Let's get the hell off of that, man.
Yeah. Like, wow, this show really switched quickly. All right.
Yeah.
So enough of that. So,
yeah, you're right, man. You're right. Enough of that.
Yeah. All right. So I guess the main question right now is, you're retired or you're not retired?
Retired.
You're taking a break.
Yeah, well, yeah. as far as the stage goes, I'll still be on the stage. I've got an acoustic project. It's cover songs. I'm going to be writing and recording my